This video is going to assemble the Z-axis components that will then go ahead and plug into the carriage that's already assembled on the router table base. We're going to need the two sections of 1020 aluminum. These guys are 20 inches in length. The 1-inch section of 1020. We're going to need the Delrin nut in the kit with 4 screws. We need 4 1/4 1-inch bolts, 10 5/8 1/4 bolts, 12 T-nuts, the 2 side top plates, and also the single top plate. The first thing we're going to do with this guy is we're going to attach the Delrin nut to the top. So hold the tab away from you, and you can set the Delrin nut on top of that plate. We then go ahead and flip them over, take our screws, line up the holes, give them a start. Take our drill, which has the clutch already preset. When you're drilling these screws will come out of the top of this. They're sharp. Try not to impale yourself with the screws when you're putting them in. Okay, that attaches the Delrin nut. Then we can go ahead and set these guys aside. We're going to take the 2 rails here and one of the side top plates. In these 4 holes, we can insert 4 the 5/8 1/4. We're then going to put some T-nuts on the back of these guys loosely. Okay. Line these guys up so they're straight, pretty much. And these guys will slide right onto the top of both sections. Okay. You can align the top edge of the plate with the top edge of the 1020 section. Take our nut driver and we'll just snug these up just a little bit. We're going to need to readjust these later on, but for right now, snug them up. Okay. We can flip this assembly over. Same thing with this plate. 4 screws. And we put T-nuts on the back. This guy then goes ahead and they slide in on the other side of the tower. You just want to make sure that you get these V notches to line up so that they're both in the same direction with one another. Go ahead and hand tighten these guys down so it doesn't move around on you. Excellent. Okay. Now we could take 2 more of the 5/8, T-nut on the inside, same thing here, and the 1-inch can go like so. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. We then go ahead and take the plate, and the part with the tab will stick off the front of this tower. So at this point in time, you can take your 4 1/4 1-inch screws, And these will go ahead and screw into the top of the piece of the 1020s, which should already be pre-drilled and tapped here. Once again, we can take our drill drivers for speed. You'll want to loosen these guys up just to make sure that all this is flush and flat on both sides. Fantastic. Line these guys up. Now that you have this top plate on, now you can get a little more snug with these bolts because they're pretty much where they're going to be. Now that those guys are lined up. And once again, make sure. There we go. You want to make sure that these edges are flush and touching one another so that the top of this is square. Great. Okay. When you install this front little piece of 1020, you want to do this so that the grooves are facing up. There we go. Fantastic. And the last two T-nuts and bolts, these guys slide in from the end. You can catch the 1020 bolts. Quarter 20 bolts, excuse me. Same thing here. Excellent. That completes the pre-assembly of the Z-axis. At this point in time, we're going to go put this into the carriage.